So, welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting, and we are going live for Michael Gomez Jr. versus Kane Baker, going for the English title, which we love to see the English title getting its worth, getting its shout out in these main event cards. Looking forward to this one this evening. Let's go for it. Michael Gomez Jr. 21 fights, 20 wins, 5 knockouts. Kane Baker 31 fights. 19 wins, 2 draws, 1 knockout, as we say, for the English super featherweight title in the Manchester Arena. Just looking forward to this one, to be fair. Aren't you, mate? Big up the lads from Chris.
They got Mr. Welch.
Yeah, so looking forward to this one. Chris, let us know. Anyone else in the comments, let us know your predictions for this one, how you're going to see this one go down. Jam, we got some weekend vibes today.
We have the weekend vibes, mate. Following on from the Friday vibes, I have to bring the weekend vibes. It's only fair.
So, what did you go for on this one before we get sort of going?
I went for Gomez Jr. on points.
Yeah. I think we both kind of sat with that, didn't we, on this one? Hawkan, best of luck to Michael Gomez Jr. And I got Gomez 8th round stoppage, toe-to-toe war, but I think Baker takes too much punishment for me. So, yeah, we're going for it with this one, guys and girls. Michael Gomez Jr.
Ever here at the start. He's really starting to wail on him. Baker looks out of depth at the moment.
He looks in good nick, old Michael Gomez Jr.
He really does. Baker's turned him around, but he's still getting caught. But Baker's now putting it on Gomez in the ring. He's got him in the corner, and he's really starting to smack him up a bit. He calls himself Mexican now, Mexican Baker. I love that. Because obviously Michael Gomez Jr.'s dad was the Mexican. So he calls himself Mexican Baker. You've got to love that, just to be a bit awkward.
It's all part, isn't it? Bells jumped in and said, who do we think's winning tonight, guys? As we say, we're going for Michael Gomez Jr., but I know there's a mixed bag out there. Tyler's saying, yes, lads, come on, Kane Baker. My pick is Gomez on points, though. So
yeah, that's where I'm at. I would love Kane Baker to win this, but
the
start really Gomez.
Standing toe-to-toe here, both guys really sort of putting both of a hell of a shift in, both guys. As I say, Michael Gomez Jr. in the black shorts with a fluorescent trim, very outlandish. And then Kane Baker in these sort of grey, silvery shorts with a black trim. Where are we going, Jam?
Landing some aggressive body shots here in this first round. As Hawkins just said, great first round. It's absolute fire at the moment. They are just going at it. There's no waiting for third or fourth to get into this one. They are going for it now. Yeah,
they are literally trading. As you say, Kane is really working the body early here, which
he's landed some sweet shots.
Could be to his advantage. Break, as we say on this, break the engine.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to do.
Power, because Kane Baker's only got 1 knockout, hasn't he, from 31 fights. So he's clearly not a knockout concussive puncher, but he's showing this is how you grind someone down.
Yeah.
Just keep working that body, keep putting it in there, which is what he's doing. I just hope he don't gas bag himself and be done by the second.
Yeah, he's putting a lot in that round, isn't he?
He really is. He really is. But this is a fantastic start to this English fight. You can't go wrong with this kind of atmosphere and this kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just the raw energy.
They're stepping up to the occasion, aren't they, these lads?
The intensity is absolutely amazing. Both men want this win, and you can see it in all their performance.
It's a real good array of shots from both guys. Working to the body, going back up to the head, really sort of making it work here.
Just score that to Gomez Jr. I think slightly, but it was very close.
Yeah, I think.
Agree with Tyler. Great round. And Hawkan, definitely.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one to.
Yeah, DJ Pat's got us on the money as well. He said 10-9 Gomez Jr. I agree with you, sir.
Yeah. Great round. A lot of people liking this straight from the word go here. 10-9 Gomez Jr. start makes me give him the round. Baker comes more towards the end. I thought Baker was landing some quality shots in that first round. And actually, although we don't like to say it, it was a very split round. I thought it was, as around the two halves, both guys really gave it in that first round. So I don't know.
Could have gone either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I get 10-9 to Gomez Jr., but only slightly.
Yeah.
And also, he's a Manchester fighter and he's at home. So I'm kind of biased towards what the judges are going to say as well. So
we're going for the SWS tactic here, aren't we?
Exactly. We're doing Sammy style boxing scoring here on Boxing Media Hub tonight.
Sammy scoring. There we go.
He's
got Sammy scorecard. Double SC. What are you guys watching off? DAZN, mate.
I'm on DAZN, yeah.
Right, direct from DAZN.
It's just we're in different areas though, chap. So it might be a minute difference here and there.
Yeah. All comes down to your stream, really.
Yeah, that's it. It's your internet. Like Håkan, who's on the comments, he's watching in Sweden. And he was at the end of the first round before we was.
Yeah. As say, Kane come out the second half. He's trying to stick behind that jab a bit more, but it's some good uppercuts coming from Gomez.
He looks very slick, doesn't he, Gomez?
Yeah.
Just like Barber.
I think very much trying to stick to his boxing, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks good. He's looking good at the moment.
But I have to agree, from earlier on, Kane Baker does take a lot of shots. He does take a lot of shots. Even though he's got his guard up, he's almost still, Gomez has got such a good accumulation of shots. They're coming in from every angle.
Definitely.
So it's definitely going to be one of them where it could be 10 rounds of, as we say, phone box boxing.
Decent start, though. I've actually quite enjoyed this one. Because I wasn't sure about this fight, if I'm honest. I thought this one might be a bit of a snooze. I thought Gomez might just dominate, but Kane's showing his worth and he's having a go.
I think Gomez is looking sharp, though. I think already, based on his second round, he's just come out, hasn't he? He's coming out. Yeah, he's throwing some lovely shots in there, but the ref's sort of having a word and saying, sort of pulling the head down. He's one of those where he pulls the head down to throw a shot up. Very careful with those because you can lose points with that.
Landing some cracking shots at the moment is Gomez Jr. He's just landed a couple of uppercuts and a couple of overhand lefts in a row, and he's really starting to work Baker here.
I think Baker does. I think he lands the shots, doesn't he? But they're like single shots where Gomez is 3 and 4s.
Yeah, it's the complications, and there's not much power behind Baker's shots as well, so it's not deterring Gomez from his challenge. He's still coming after the shot. Whereas when Gomez hits Baker's kind of stopping in his tracks.
He takes the one shot, doesn't he? And then he moves forward 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. And that just shows you the level in power and skill level.
Yeah.
Just showing Rhiannon Dixon coming in now. She's looking ready. She looks taut. She had an 8-pack at the weigh-in yesterday.
Oh, so incredible girl. She is incredible girl.
Fantastic.
Chris has said, I'm watching on DAZN app. Yeah, big shout out to Chris, and he's gone round to Gomez. See, I thought that was, to be fair, I think it was a Gomez Jr. round.
I
was getting my names muddled there. It's definitely a Gomez Jr. He's
2018.
I don't know. There's this beauty, isn't there, behind what he's doing already? Really mixing up his shots. He's finding success. He's boxing well. And the thing is, he's actually beating Kane Baker to his own game plan. Forward. He's coming forward and he's catching him with those shots. Gomez much stronger, in my opinion, says Chris. Yeah, we're with you, mate. You'll see cats in the background. We're a house full of madness here. 10-9, Gomez Jr. continues to grind Baker down. More and more Gomez Jr. lands combos better and the streaks are more accurate. 100%. Can't argue with that, DJ Pat. If you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications, and thank you very much for joining Joel and Jam on Boxing Media Hub. We'll be guiding you through 4 fights this evening, 4 crackers, which is including this one. See where we end up, people. but it's looking a very, very good start at the moment.
But Baker's got Gomez on the ropes at the moment, and he's starting to wail away on him. He's having a really good crack at Gomez Jr. at the start of this third.
I don't know. He don't seem comfortable.
Digging some body shots in here, Baker, like really digging them in. He's got his head on his head, and he's really swinging for the fences. Oh, the referee's now warning him about the head. Don't hold him with the head while you're swinging on him.
You don't want to lose these opportunities. Because
Gomez is caught as well, badly. There's a lot of blood on Gomez Jr.'s face. I don't know why yet, but it might be from the head thing.
Yeah, because he was quite marked up at the start of the round, wasn't he? To be fair.
Yeah, but there's a lot of blood on his face now. I'm not quite sure why yet, to be honest. Like I say, they went to the head.
Chris has felt we're all agreeing so far. Mate, don't stay like that. You know that, Chris. You know that. Gomez got a cut from a headbutt, says Chris.
Yeah, well, it's like a head. They were rubbing their heads together. He was like pinning him to the ropes with his head and wailing on him.
He was kind of going like this. Smart. It's almost swiping.
Yeah, exactly. And that makes the nastier cut sometimes. It opens up real big gashes.
Thing is, like I was saying, you can't afford to lose a point in these sort of...
Big uppercuts there from Gomez Jr. He just landed 4 in a row. But Baker still, like the warrior he is, fighting back.
I'll tell you, he's landed some cracking shots in this fight so far. And the uppercut is one of the beauties that he keeps coming out with.
It really is.
And he's working the body so well as well. But I think now that he's got that cut...
He's working the body so well.
Yeah. Now that he's got that cut, he's going to be even more dangerous, isn't he? It's going to be even more dangerous, I think, because he's going to think, I've got to get the job done now.
They're calling the doctor in to check out Gomez Jr.'s eye now as well. They're saying head clash. Check it out.
7-0 or 7YO. Thank you very much. How's it looking for Gomez? Got money on him. He's been impressive so far, but as I say, he's got a cut due to a head clash. So refs having a look.
And if it's stopped before the 4th, it'll be a no contest.
Yeah, we don't want that. Because
definitely not.
This has been a great fight already.
It has.
For Michael Gomez Jr.
Rounds to 0 to Gomez Jr. so far, matey, anyway, after that one. Yeah.
Kane looks a bit spent, I have to say.
He's had a go. He got some good work in that round, but like I say, he was using his head a lot.
Those uppercuts, though, for me, that's what wins a round for Gomez Jr. Unbelievable.
Must have landed 8 in a row. Must have landed 8 uppercuts in a row. It was solid work.
But fair dues to Kane Baker. He takes it.
He's a tough man. Tough man.
That cut, that's a nasty cut. It's right through the right eyebrow. It's a nasty one. It is a nasty. And those are the ones that affect the vision. So the ref's going to be keeping an eye on that. Tons of Vaseline in it, and off we go again, I reckon. Undecided round. It's nothing else. Both give and take in this round. This was a cracking round, says DJ Pat.
It was.
Do you know what, though? I genuinely, I don't know. I gave it to Gomez Jr.
Yeah, I did as well. I've got it 3-0 to Gomez Jr.
Yeah, Sean, thank you very much. Who you're seeing winning and how, I think it's got to be Gomez Jr. on points. That's how me and Jam are seeing it. But it is, it's a tough one.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a stoppage now too, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Gomez gets him out of there. Because of the cut, it's going to make him hungrier and more desperate to get him out of there. And
he's got to. Only because of that, he can't risk, can he? He can't risk it.
That's it. And Baker's only been stopped 3 times, so he's a tough operator. It's not like he gets taken out often, but I think Gomez is going to go looking for him now.
You think he can pull off the win with the cut? Yeah, I think he can. I think if he boxes, he sticks to his boxing ability. He's a better boxer than Kane Baker. There's no doubt in that. And that's no disrespect to Kane, but Kane Baker's very much a stick it to you and move forward guy. And actually, Michael Gomez Jr. is beating him to his own game plan and boxing really well. So for me, yeah, he can do it, but he's got to be very smart about it. He's got to defend that eye. Yeah, I think if you stand there toe to toe, I think he'll just continue to open that cut up. Because that's what Baker does. He just keeps coming forward, and all he's got to do is keep getting glancing shots at it, and it will make it look messy. All he's got to do is catch the eye of the ref, really. And and then it's over. So you've got to be careful.
Some lovely shots there from Gomez Jr. He's on the ropes, but he's got Baker coming onto him, but he's catching him with these sweet uppercuts and overhand rights as he does so.
He was just throwing, wasn't he? It was brilliant. Got big money on Gomez points, says Sean. I think you got good money there, mate, to be fair.
That was my prediction as well, yeah. Points originally.
So basically blame Jam if it don't come in. I think that's what we're saying.
might as well. I didn't even put a bet on this one myself.
Yeah.
I was going to do an accumulator, but I didn't bother today. But the minute Gomez Jr.'s just some fantastic shots. Kane is being beaten back to the ropes.
It's mad because Kane sort of pins him to the ropes, unloads, and Michael just sort of takes it, sticks the guard up, takes it, and then just pops the shots. And Kane don't like it. It's
definitely not. But for me, that's another 10-9 for Gomez. I've got it 4-0 to Gomez Jr.
Yeah, I think, as you say, the cut is sitting from a headbutt, so it's. I think the ref's going to give the benefit of the doubt with that one. In that case, they've just got to make it look a lot nicer than it is. You know, that's what they've got to do, haven't they? Get the corner working.
Yeah. And because it's past the 4th round now, that's the end of the 4th. So it's a fight now. Even if it gets called off because of the cut, it'll just go to scorecards.
Yeah. But even then, for me, it's a Gomez Jr.
Gomez. It'll be a 40-36 in my opinion.
DJ Pat.
Big
in
up
the house. 10-9 Gomez Jr. uppercuts that rule because he hit some perfect first jab, then uppercut enjoyment. Yeah, it has been though. To be fair, that they've been the best shots thrown in the fight. I think he's landed every single one of them as well, which just shows Kane isn't reading the fight. He's literally, even with his guard, Gomez is just sticking them straight up the middle. It's bizarre. If you're getting caught with those sort of shots, it's strange you're not picking up on it.
What you do normally.
Yeah, 40-36 Gomez Jr. for Hawkan, so it's the same. Despite cut on Gomez, he's the better fighter.
Yeah,
definitely.
Levels are levels, and he's showing his levels above at the moment.
As I say, if you're watching this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications so you know what we're up to. But yeah, round 5, it's going quick, 10 rounds. And Baker's shot out in this one.
He has, but Gomez is countering him still with them solid uppercuts.
He's walking him down, isn't he? He's walking him down.
Like a dog, though. Baker is fighting like a dog. He's tough as they come, is Kane Baker. Mexican, that calls himself now.
But he's being picked, isn't he? He is being picked. You can walk forward, but if you're walking onto counter shots, it just don't do you any good, does it? Isn't it? Yeah. Tony Bellew, 4-0 Baker, probably.
I thought that was serious, and I thought he was saying that.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't see that come up. Who are you guys watching next?
I've watched it on for Rhiannon Dixon.
Yeah, Rhiannon Dixon next. Then we'll bring you the Ellie Scotney, and then all the way for the main event. Looking forward to it, to be honest. Looking forward to both girls and the main event. I think cracking fights this evening.
So pleased that they added the ring title to Ellie Scotney's fight as well. The Ring Magazine title. That's a fantastic little incentive. I know it was already for the IBF and WBO, but they've added the Ring Magazine to it last night as well. So that's great news for Ellie Scotney. Should she be the French woman?
It's going to be a good fight. Good fight.
Should be good, mate. Should be good.
Rhiannon Dixon, she's special as well as Ellie Scotney, like Chris was saying. I think
against a tough opponent now in that Carabajo, she is.
Yeah, she's going to have to work for it. But as I say,
22 wins, 1 loss, world champion. She don't mess about. Oh, is she former world champion? Isn't she? Sorry, because it's for the vacant, isn't it?
Yeah.
WBO vacant, but she was world champ before.
What are we making of this one, people at home? Let us know in the comments. If you've got any shout outs for people that you want to stick it in the comments. Give us your shout outs for family, friends, fighters, us, whatever you want to do. Give us a shout out.
Anything you like. And that's coming to the end of another round. And again, sorry, but it's Gomez again. I hate giving it all to one fighter. I always like to look for a positive for another fighter, but there's just not one at the moment.
No, as I say, still landing that uppercut in this round. That he's got that shots of body shots and then coming through with an uppercut. So he's almost making you wince to drop your guard and then bang, straight up the middle. Yeah, like Chris is saying, Carabajal won rounds against Taylor.
He did.
That shows you the levels, though. That shows you the levels.
Some people thought that was a close fight. I didn't. I thought Taylor won it comfortably, but some people gave Carabajal 5 out of the 10 rounds.
Well,
so draw, to be honest.
While we're waiting, we're going to have a little bit of this.
I'm Louis Green and I'm watching Boxing Media Hub. Hit subscribe.
There you go. Hit the subscribe button. Louis Green told you to do it.
If Louis tells you, just like when Beck does, you got to do it.
Yeah, if Louis tells you, mate, he's the man.
He's a boy.
No relative.
Oh, Gomez Jr. just got the knockdown. He's just took...
Fantastic.
He's just knocked him straight off his feet with a massive shot. And Baker looks in trouble here. He's wobbly. Could get the knockout here. Gomez comes in. Gomez Jr. Uppercut, overhand right. He's dominating. Oh, he's out cold. It's a knockout. The ref waves it off. We are done here, people. What a performance. That was fantastic. Well done, Michael Gomez Jr.
Wow. And that...
was not expecting it that quick, I tell you now.
Let's tell you all of a sudden.
Whew. That just got me excited, that did. I was not expecting that.
I was going to say, your hat nearly came off.
I know, yeah. Bloody hell. I got some other good news at the same time, though. At the top of my screen, it come up that Bournemouth just equalised against Man United, so I was cheering for that and all.
I have to say, though, that initial knockdown, he did not recover from that. The legs had buckled totally. He did well to get up. And to be fair, he would keep getting up and then you become a danger to yourself. But wow, what a performance by Michael Gomez Jr. He is now 22 fights, 21 wins, 6 knockouts, and still the English super featherweight champion. He's due to come on the channel next week as well. So we're looking forward to that one.
Fierce, aren't they? Them uppercuts he was throwing, they're something fierce, man.
They were breaking through.
He knows how to throw that bolo. You know, he goes with the left and then he comes under with the right and really cracks them.
Yeah.
Fantastic shot.
To be fair, I think you look at what he did from the start. He beat the...
Bless your organ.
He beat the fighter at fighting, if you know what I mean. You've got sort of boxer versus fighter, and he beat the sort of fighter at that come forward sort of fighting style, and he beat him at that. So if you're beating someone at their own game plan and boxing well and landing clean shots, I didn't see that coming, to be fair. I genuinely, I thought this had 10 rounds written all over it. So absolutely, yeah, look, that uppercut was
sweet as a nut.
Absolutely on the button, wasn't it? Absolutely superb.
It was fantastic.
And the mad thing is, he's been doing that all fight. From probably the second round, he's been landing that uppercut. Jam picked it up and said he's just finding it. And then as the rounds went on, he was getting more and more in a row. I think that's the thing. And if you're not, like we said, if you're not reading that, it spells disaster.
It does.
And there it is. It came and it literally bit him on the arse. Hell of a shot. Credit to the referee on that one. I thought he was spot on and getting straight in there. Could have even stopped it after the first knockdown. He didn't look right getting up, but gave him the benefit of the doubt. He knows he's a tough operator. Tried to give Kane Baker the opportunity to keep sort of rolling on, but we need to keep fighters safe as well. Did say Baker takes too much punishment. Yeah, you did, Chris. You said it right at the start, mate. Gomez was levels above. He grinded down Baker, nothing else, with the blows to the body, then varied with a jab, then uppercut. No this was magic. Yeah, 100%. What's next for Michael Gomez Jr.?
Big fights out there for him, isn't there, really?
Yeah, I think you've got to sort of start looking at those other belts, the next stage up. You know, you've got the English, you've defended it as well. Yeah. Now it's time. It's time to have a look at those sort of British Commonwealths, see what's floating about. But it's all timing. You've got to do what works for you, haven't you?
Exactly. He's got a good fan base as well because of his father. Like, you see them all in the sombreros. They're all supporting him. At the weigh-in yesterday, they were all screaming his name. There they are now on the screen, all with the sombreros on. He's got a lot of backing just because of the name. You know, his dad was a legend in the Manchester circle, so he'll have the same sort of support, and that's good to see. And let's hope he can go far. Yeah,
no, 100%. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on Boxing Media Hub. You've just watched Michael Gomez Jr. versus Kane Baker. Congratulations to Michael Gomez Jr. retaining his English title. Commiserations to Kane Baker. But as I say, the referee did the right thing, got the stoppage at the right time, and said, look, no more. The legs had gone after the first knockdown. Second knockdown, it was almost like, that's enough. That's enough.
Let's go.
As we like to say on this one, legs like a pissed giraffe. He was gone. He was absolutely gone. Bambi on ice, mate. So moving on from Bambi, we will be back with Rhiannon. Looking forward to that one. So stay tuned. As I say, hit the subscribe button and ding the bell, and we will see you for the next one. Jam, thank you very much as always. You know what to do, brother.
Been a pleasure, sir, and have some of this.
Have it.